Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. So today I will be doing a maintenance on this succulent. It has been in this pot for quite some time, and I thought I will take the succulent out, do a little bit of checking and rejuvenate the soil. When I say rejuvenate the soil, basically I'm not going to be adding any fertilizers, but I might top it up with a little bit of new soil. Again, the same soil mix, which is aquarium sand and garden soil. So you can see there's a lot of dry leaves. It hasn't been cleaned from a really long time. So we will first take the succulent out from the soil. There you go. You can see the amount of dry leaves. So it's time to clean it up. I think I will just move it on this side. So we will start cleaning off all the dry leaves. There are a lot of new roots coming up, which is really good. So take out each and every leaf. Luckily I don't see any mealybugs, which is a good sign. A lot of new roots over here. Want to ensure that we don't damage them because they are new roots, so we have to be extremely careful. I think that's about it. Now let's take a look at the soil. You can see a lot of dead roots, which we will clean it off. You can see this, a lot of dead roots, and the soil is also not up to the mark. I think I'll have to replenish it. So what I'm going to do now is, definitely I'll be using the old soil, but what I'll do is I will filter it once. Luckily there is no mealybugs in the soil or in the root area, which is very good sign. So I will have to clean up the entire pot. You can see a lot of roots. Probably when I was taking them out, some of the roots were stuck to the pot. So we will also get rid of these old roots. We don't need these. We will place this stone back again on the drain hole and we will filter it out. I think last time when I had made the soil, I think I might have not filtered it completely. You can see there is still a lot of the dust. Probably I was in a hurry or something like that. I'm not very sure why I had not filtered it. So this is all the waste that is not going to go again in the pot. We'll try to clear up all those old roots. Now all this filtered material, I will put it back into the soil because this is where our roots are going to be sitting in. So we will fill it halfway through, a little bit more. So you can see this soil is not going to be enough, so I will have to top it up with some new fresh soil, which is okay. Now we will just place the succulent back again into the pot. I think I'll have to add a little bit more so that the succulent can be a little bit higher in the pot. I don't want it to be quite deep in. So let me make some soil mix and get back to you. So our new mix is ready, which is very sandy, has a little bit of perlite, mountain soil, aquarium sand. So I'm going to use this. You can see the mass difference between the old soil and the new soil. The old soil used to have a very different aquarium sand, which is no longer available. So it keeps changing. But thankfully the new aquarium sand also works fantastic. So now we will top it up with our new soil mix. We'll do this until the entire root system is beneath the gritty soil mix. Just tap it to release any air pockets, and I think that's good enough. Put some more over here. So we are done with the potting. As you can see, the succulent is well above the pot level. This is how it's supposed to look like. Right now, the soil tends to look like it's all up to the brim. But when we tend to water it, the soil will settle down and we will have some space between the edge of the pot and the soil level. So that is going to work out really well. The succulent has to be a little bit above the soil. Do not push it too deep into the soil. Another thing, this succulent, For a day or so, it is going to be kept in indirect bright light. Like for tomorrow, it won't be in direct sunlight, it will be in indirect bright light. But the day after, it is going to be exposed back to morning direct sunlight, because I do not want to keep it in indirect bright light. If I'm going to keep it in indirect bright light, then again I have to do the slow process. The succulent is already very well established and acclimated to morning direct sunlight, so just a day is more than enough, and then it is going to be kept in direct sunlight. Now, because the succulent is a little bit dehydrated, on the 4th or on the 5th day, I will do a watering. Either I can go with top watering or I can go with bottom watering. Any one is fine, because we are just going to let the succulent kind of rest. We have also pulled out a lot of the roots, we have also pulled out a lot of the leaves, dry leaves, so we cannot water it the same day. That is something that you have to keep in mind. So we are going to water on the 5th day. Nothing is going to happen to the succulent. The succulent does have a good amount of water in the leaves, but it is on the process of getting dehydrated. So on the 5th day, we will water it. Probably after watering, I will definitely make a shorts video and show you the transformation, how it looks once it has been hydrated. So guys, that's all about it. You can see it is pretty simple. All you need to have is a good gritty soil mix. Add as much as gritty material as you can, as long as it's inorganic. Do not use organic soil. High amount of organic matter will damage the succulent. My sand, mountain soil, perlite or pumice, these are all inorganic material. The only organic material that I tend to use is the garden soil. That's the only thing. I don't use compost, I don't use vermicompost nor any fertilizers, and the succulents have been doing quite well. So the only organic matter that is present in this is the garden soil, which is around 20%. Guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.